What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Rapidox is here with Raw Thoughts before the Royal Rumble. This is the Raw before the Rumble, and I was kind of disappointed in how the show went. I felt like I was expecting more from it. I don't even want to get into what Cena was talking about at the end of the show. I honestly have no idea, other than the fact that I will one day come across skidmark187 in Black Ops 2, and I will kick his candy ass. If you smell what Rapidox is cooking. Anyways, I do not want to talk about that promo. I just talked about it. That's it. Enough. Raw Thoughts. This episode is going to be more towards my Royal Rumble predictions in the show itself because I wasn't too fond of the show. Excuse me. There were a few parts that I did enjoy. I loved the Kane and Daniel Bryan celebration, the graduation from anger management. I thought that was fantastic. Although sadly, I don't want to talk about it, but I didn't get any hugs. And anyways, no. Anyways, I'm sad. I didn't get a hug. Nobody was around me to give me a hug. Can somebody please give Rapidox a hug? I was ordered by Dr. Shelby to get a hug, and I didn't get a hug. No. Anyways, aside from that, I will get a hug eventually from somebody. Even if it's Dr. Shelby himself, I do not mind. But anyways, I thought that segment was the segment of the night. The Trunks of the Night award. I'm only going to do this once just because I thought these trunks were amazing. They were worn by none other than Zack Ryder, the woo kid, the internet champion. You gotta love those tights. The internet championship on his tights. That was awesome. I wish he would wear those more and display those more, but obviously he doesn't get enough TV time. WWE has been spending too much time putting him in catering as opposed to in the ring. So come on, guys. Get Zack Ryder out there, please. This guy is awesome. And I also enjoyed the Shield. Oh my God, let's talk about the Shield. I thought that was fantastic. The Shield finally attacking The Rock. I was hoping that would have happened last week. And I mean, I was hoping it would have happened just eventually, just because I do not like The Rock. I do not like how he just comes back, declares his own title matches and all this bullshit. So finally, the Shield came in and kicked his ass. He looked like a dead, bleeding fish on the ground after the Roman Reigns powerbomb, the triple powerbomb by the Shield. I thought that was awesome. Good job, Shield. You guys rock. I know you guys aren't going to be able to make a presence in the Rock Punk match at the Royal Rumble, but I know you guys will be there to some capacity. Maybe the Royal Rumble. Maybe they'll, throw Ryback out or something. They'll throw somebody out. But other than that, I mean, the Beat the Clock challenge was pretty cool. I like how Ziggler was able to win that. I'm starting to feel him. I'm starting to catch on to his, I guess push, you could say. I feel like he's starting to get pushed with this, with the these small victories like the Beat the Clock challenge. It's only a sign of things to come to me. I know he's only gonna be the first or second entrant to the Royal Rumble as of now, but I mean, I still like the fact that he actually won something. Good for you, Dolph Ziggler. Good for you. Soon you will cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase. So let's get into that. I want to talk about the Royal Rumble and my predictions this coming Sunday. And on Sunday, I will have a special Rumble thoughts, maybe Rumble predictions. I'm not going to tell you who I think is going to win the Royal Rumble tonight with this Raw Thoughts, with this episode of Raw Thoughts, but I will tell you this coming Sunday, the Sunday of the Royal Rumble, I will simulate a Royal Rumble match in WWE 13. I'm obviously not going to show you the whole thing because those could go for up to an hour. So I'll show you maybe the last 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, whatever, and I'll show you who I want to win that match. But anyways, I'd like to get into my Rumble predictions. The pre-show match between Antonio Cesaro and the awesome one, The Miz. I believe Cesaro is going to retain that title. I feel like he's brought some value to that championship, especially with his huge victories over the Great Khali and just being able to lift someone like Great Khali up and hit the neutralizer on him. Same with Brodus Clay. I'm sure he's had key victories over other opponents, but I can't think of their names off the top of my head. But he's put on some great programs with like Ryback and Randy Orton. So he's definitely worthy of more than just the United States Championship. And having him lose it on pre-show, I don't think so. I think they're just going to put the U.S. title on the line before the show because there's only 4 matches other than the Royal Rumble on the main card. So I think Cesaro's going to retain. He might lose at another pay-per-view, maybe Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, who knows. But, I mean, he'll lose it eventually. I think he's the second longest reigning champion currently in the WWE aside from CM Punk. I'm not sure on that. But I think he's second or third. Maybe he's behind Team Hell No. But anyways, I have Cesaro retaining over The Miz. I have Rhodes Scholars defeating Team Hell No to become the new tag team champions. And I say that because Team Hell No, like I just mentioned, they have the second or third longest championship reign in the WWE right now. And the Rhodes Scholars team is such a fresh team, such a skilled, gifted team that they're not just going to be a tag team just because. They're not going to be, like Primo and Epico and just be a tag team for a fill-in name. I feel like they are definitely a team worthy of the tag team championships, and I believe the Royal Rumble is their time. Although I still am a little skeptical on that decision because of the graduation that Team Hell No had this past Monday with Dr. Shelby, so maybe that'll give them a momentum boost, but I still see Rhodes Scholars coming out victorious there. Next match, I have Del Rio going over the Big Show in the Last Man Standing match because I don't think they would give Del Rio a 2-week title reign. And he feels a lot more refreshed to me. He feels a lot fresher as a face now. He seems to be enjoying it himself, as you can see on camera. He feels a lot better being a face, being the Mexican face of the company because Botch Cara and Rey Mysterio keep getting injured, and they are not as reliable as Del Rio. So I like that decision of him becoming face. And like I said, I don't think they're going to give him a week, 2-week title reign. So I do believe that Del Rio will retain. But, however, keep an eye out for Dolph Ziggler for this match because it's kind of ironic how they're having 2 Last Man Standing matches in, just a few weeks span. So maybe, it'll be a grueling match, of course. So maybe Del Rio will just be wiped out. Maybe Ziggler could cash in. But, I mean, you could think of all different scenarios there because he is a Royal Rumble entrant. So I don't know. But keep an eye out for the cash-in just because of the fact that it is a Last Man Standing match, and also because of the fact there is now a face World Heavyweight Champion because, Ziggler being a heel, you want to have a heel face-to-face, and, you get it. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. I hope it happens. I really, 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 really want Ziggler to become World Heavyweight Champion, and it cannot come soon enough. I hear you guys. I want him to become champion so bad. Anyways, last but not least, I could go on this subject for a while. I could go on about this subject until the Rumble itself. The Rock versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship. For starters, my mind has been all over the place. My thoughts have been running rampant on this decision. There's so many different scenarios, and I'm going to try and touch base with all of them, but for starters, I do have The Rock defeating CM Punk, and my reason being is because CM Punk is the best in the world. That's his gimmick with his championship, being the best in the world. If he does not have this title around his waist, over his shoulder, whatever you want to call it, he won't be the best in the world because the WWE champion, I guess you could say, is the best in the world. And I feel like if he does beat The Rock, then who could beat CM Punk? Who could possibly beat CM Punk if he's beaten the likes of John Cena, The Rock, Chris Jericho, numerous names. So I feel like if Punk beats The Rock, then nobody can beat him. And the only other situation I can think of is if Punk wins, then maybe he can fight The Undertaker. Maybe they'll, have a huge WrestleMania match for the WWE Championship, streak versus title. But, I mean, if Punk beats The Rock, then it almost feels like who's going to beat CM Punk? Nobody would be able to beat CM Punk. And also keep in mind, I also feel like CM Punk could possibly win just because with the Shield interference. And what I mean by that is I know the Shield is banned and they cannot interfere with this match or else Punk will be stripped of the title. But you got to think about Brad Maddox, too, because I guess he got on Paul Heyman's good side So maybe they could work something out and he could possibly save CM Punk's championship because he's done it once before at Hell in a Cell. So keep an eye out for Brad Maddox as well. The other situation I can think of is with The Rock winning, The Rock versus Cena once in a lifetime twice at WrestleMania. And I do not want that to happen, trust me, because that would make 0 sense. Because they billed that match last year as once in a lifetime. Let's keep it at once in a lifetime. Rock, Cena, it just happened once. But I do feel like if The Rock wins, then you'll see Sunday my prediction for the Royal Rumble. So, I mean, hopefully The Rock will face somebody good. You know, maybe, I mean, I don't want Cena to win again, but it could be Cena. It could be, hopefully not Ryback. I really hope it's not Ryback versus Rock. Sheamus, I don't want Sheamus to win the Rumble. Orton, I don't know. He could maybe challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Who knows? But I do feel The Rock is going to win just because. Do I want The Rock to win? First of all, do I want The Rock to win? No, I do not want The Rock to win. I want CM Punk to kick his ass. I want him to make him his bitch, okay? But I think the WWE wants The Rock to win just because, like CM Punk said, Dwayne is a very good ass kisser. And I feel like Dwayne is going to win, and he's going to go on to the Elimination Chamber and be a part of that match, retain his title then, and then go on to WrestleMania and fight. Well, I'll tell you who I think is going to win the Rumble this Sunday before the show. But at the end of the day, I do feel like The Rock is going to win. Like I said, do I want The Rock to win? No. Do I think The Rock is going to win? Yes. It's going to be tough. I mean, I've doubted CM Punk in the past. I had him losing at WrestleMania to Chris Jericho, and look at him now, 430 some odd days deep into his title reign, and he's still champion. He's still the best in the world. Still the reigning, defending WWE champion, the longest WWE champion in the modern era. So there you have it. Those are my Raw thoughts and Rumble predictions. I'll tell you who I think is going to win the Rumble this Sunday with a special edition of Raw Thoughts. You call it the Rumble Thoughts if you want to. But anyways, don't forget to LCSF, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at ShawneeMD. I will be back on Sunday with my Royal Rumble winners prediction. And until then, don't forget to leave a comment. Let's discuss this. Let's have a debate over, The Rock and Punk or whatever. Just don't like or dislike the video. Let's talk about this. So hope you enjoyed the video, because apparently a few of you guys didn't like my last video, but that's all right, because I'm gonna keep making them. You can keep disliking all you want. I could honestly care less. I'm enjoying this. You guys are obviously too, if you're going out of your way to give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Anyways, I'll stop rambling for now. See you on Sunday. Rapidox is out.